ever presenters who's become a best-selling author. But tonight, she's here to tell us all about her brand new novel that sizzles with summer secrets, Ronan.
Yes, and she's joined by someone who started their career on Geordie Shore before becoming Queen of the Jungle. She's now made an incredibly personal film which examines her relationship with alcohol. Please welcome Carol Kirkwood and Vicky Pattison. How are you? Great to see you. You're very welcome. Vicky, we'll be talking about your Brave documentary very soon, but you two actually have something in common because you both got engaged this year.
Flash the ring, Carol, flash the ring.
Oh, look at that.
Did you sunglasses for these two?
Carol, you only got engaged in May.
That's right.
How did your fiancé propose?
He took me by surprise. We went for a picnic round by the river and we were just sitting there and he was fumbling a bit. And I thought, what's the matter with you? And next thing, he's on his knee and he had the ring and he proposed. But I thought he was joking. I ruined it.
No way. What did you say?
I said, oh, you're having a laugh. And he said, no, seriously, I've got the ring. And then I thought, well, yes, of course I'll marry you. He was delighted to. What took you so long?
You're so cute. Yeah, well, Vicky, you got, what, engaged in Dubai in February?
In Dubai.
And what, you just had your engagement party last week?
Literally just Saturday gone.
Wow. Yeah. And look, actually, your dog Milo, we know how much you love him. Is he going to have a big role in the wedding?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Massive. There he is, man. Look at him. Isn't he cute? So, yeah, Milo's not what you'd describe as, like, a well-behaved dog. He's like chaos completely. So I think if he's going to, like, walk anyone down the aisle, he'll have to be chaperoned. But he's going to be involved, definitely.
Do you know what? I was actually having a debate earlier. Are you calling your fiancés fiancés? Because some people now don't say that. They call it my other half, my partner. What are you saying?
I feel like I butcher it in my accent, you know, I think like fiancé. It's hardly cosmopolitan. So, no, I just call him me fella.
That's nicer because he is. I like fiancé. I like the old-fashioned way. It's kind of ooh la la.
You sound sexy when you say it.
Yeah.
And if you want to offer our guests some wedding advice or you have a great wedding singer.
Second novel, The Hotel on the Riviera, is out on Thursday. It's not a sequel to your first one, but some of the characters you do revisit, right? Can you tell us a bit about it, please?
Of course. It's set, first of all, on the French Riviera, and the Hotel du Soleil, which is what the book's all about, really, overlooks the lovely sapphire blue waters of the Riviera. So that's the scene set. And the Dulac family have actually owned this hotel for many years, but they've let it become a bit shabby. It used to be where the glitterazzi used to go. The movie stars, anybody that was anybody, would visit that hotel. And there's one member, the matriarch of the Dulac family, living in the penthouse. You don't know why. She's very much a recluse. And then along comes somebody that puts the cat amongst the pigeons, and this is a Greek heiress that's inherited the hotel. So that goes on. There's a tug-of-war between the two supposed owners of the hotel, but there's other subplots in amongst it as well, which involve movie stars, past and present, organised crime. Of course, there's romance going all the way through it, and, you know, it's not just as straightforward as you might think. There's a murder. So it's a brilliant. Great.
I love that you just explained the book like you were reading the weather. It was brilliant. It was amazing. I was totally in. I'm buying the book.
Everyone was gripped.
Gripped. So in the book, the main character, Arianda, inherits a hotel.
Yes.
Did you ever dream of taking over a hotel?
No, my mum and dad actually owned an hotel. And so I saw the amount of work that was involved in it, and that was too much for me. So it's really 24/7. But I know the ins and outs of an hotel. And in the book, I love anything to do with visual imagery. So I've mentioned the sapphire blue of the Riviera. And you think the hotel's run down a bit. So as you drive into it, you've got the paving stones, but in between there's weeds coming through. You go into the reception, it's a bit shabby, and they've got the checkerboard, you know, flooring, that kind of thing. And I like to drag my reader with me so that they can visualise it too. And being in the south of France, you know, some people might have been there, and if not, it's my job to tell you what it's like.
Yeah, it's lovely.
I think you are, because I'm getting images of what it's all like, and I feel like I want to be there. But I suppose your fiancé is very romantic. Ronan was saying different earlier, though, because he gets up at, what, 2:45 every morning to make you a cup of tea.
I don't think romantic is the right word.
It's romantic.
It absolutely is.
Do you use him as some of your inspiration on your romantic leads?
No, but I have named one of the characters I
fella.
So the chef, Stefan, is named after him. He's called Steve. But that's the end of the resemblance. I wanted to get him in the book somehow, so his name
He's
got
in there.
Okay.
Shoehorn him in.
OK, Carol, we have to ask. It's the question on everyone's lips. Have we broken the record today in the UK for the highest temperature?
We don't know yet for sure. The highest temperature so far is 38.1 Celsius, and that's in Santon Downham. Now, that could be higher because the data's still all being collected and collated, and because it potentially would break the UK highest temperature ever recorded, it has to be right. So we may not actually know till tomorrow. But there were some records broken individually. So in Wales, in Hordern, for example, the temperature was broken, and also in Jersey. But the other thing, even though we may not have broken the temperature, which stands at 38.7 Celsius, the heat we've had is unprecedented. Widely, we've had the mid to the high 30s. Normally at this time of year, we'd be looking at 19 to 24 Celsius as the average. So it's way off the scale, and tomorrow looks like it's going to be even warmer. And tomorrow we could hit 40, 41, possibly even 42 in some parts of eastern England, the Midlands, East Anglia, that kind of area.
Vicky, how's your Milo coping?
He doesn't like it at all.
Does not?
No, I had to get up with it. Well, I was up with your Steve pretty much to give him his morning
You were
walk.
not.
Oh no! So,
We've
I didn't
just-
mean like that. I just went the same time, Carol.
Just got time for some of your messages.
Wait, we've had this one come in now. We've been speaking earlier about how you both recently got engaged. Well, viewer Nicole has messaged in saying, I left my wedding reception 22 years ago to see this man and I'm still married. Look at you.
Look at that. Lovely. Well, that's all we've got time for tonight. Thank you to all of our guests.
Yeah, I'm going to be back tomorrow, but with
Who doesn't love Carol Kirkwood? Sunday Times best-selling author and the nation's best-loved TV presenter and weather girl. Comes a glittering escape to the French Riviera. A stunning holiday read with passion and heart. By the sapphire blue waters of the French Riviera, a decades-long secret is about to be revealed. A wayward Greek heiress inherits a Hotel du Soleil as part of the mysterious legacy. Captivated by its faded glamour, she hopes it offers her a chance to start again. Hotelier Gabriel Delac's family have owned the hotel for decades, and he has no intention of giving it up for a beautiful stranger. Madame Delac has watched the rich and famous pass through the doors of the hotel for almost half a century, and she has kept its secrets too. As the past finally catches up with them, will this summer reveal a forgotten secret and change their lives forever?